Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. We start at the nation's top office where President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. honored local government units with outstanding anti-hunger and food security initiatives at the Walang Gutom Awards 2024 held in Malacañang today. A total of 10 LGUs were named winners in the barangay, municipal, city, and provincial levels. Each winning LGU will receive 2 million pesos in funds from the DSWD Sustainable Livelihood Program or SLP. 7 other LGU finalists will receive 1 million pesos in SLP funds. The Walang Gutom Awards is a collaboration of the Department of Social Welfare and Development and Galing Pook Foundation. The awards recognize the best practices of LGUs towards achieving the nation's goal of eradicating involuntary hunger by 2027. In a speech, Marcos said he wants ending hunger to be his administration's lasting legacy. The president says around 3 million households still suffer from involuntary hunger. Marcos emphasized the critical role of LGUs in the fight against hunger as they ensure that these programs reach all the way to the grassroots level. In October last year, Marcos established the Walang Gutom 2027 food stamp program. The program provides financial assistance that beneficiaries can use to buy food and helps the government ensure that their families are getting the nutrition that they need.
I remember sitting in that spot and being interviewed very early on. I think it's my third day in office. And I was being interviewed, and the interviewer asked me, what would you like to be your legacy for your presidency, for your administration? And it was a question that I was not prepared for. It is a question that I had not actually thought about. But the answer came to me in an instant. Wala nang gutom. Wala nang gutom na Pilipino. That is my dream. No hungry Filipinos.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has designated a portion of land in Tondo, Manila for the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development to develop and manage. Proclamation number 610, signed by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on June 21, was issued following the advice of the Secretary of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. The issuance amends Proclamation number 96 of 2001 by removing a certain portion of the land in Tondo, Manila, and allowing DHSUD to own it and carry out urban development subject to final ground survey. The identified portion of land has a total land area of 21,872 square meters. The new proclamation authorizes the DNR Secretary to grant a special patent for the portion reserved for the DHSUD's township development projects. It also creates a project interagency committee led by the DHSUD with DNR and the City Government of Manila as members that will create and release the implementing rules and regulations of the proclamation as well as identifying its beneficiaries. The Association of Generals and Flag Officers, or AGFO, backed the government's position on the West Philippine Sea issue. They also urged the Armed Forces of the Philippines to protect its frontline personnel. In a statement, AGFO rallied behind the Marcos administration's resolve to assert the country's sovereign rights in these disputed waters and exhorts the military in protecting and taking care of our frontline troops. AGFO says China's actions during the June 17 resupply mission of the Philippine Navy in the Ayungin Shoal were unprofessional, escalatory, and in violation of numerous United Nations protocols. Meanwhile, the group commended the heroic and professional conduct of the Philippine Navy officers who exercised extreme caution and exceptional patience to effectively finish their mission in the face of China's harassment. Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia members, armed with knives, attacked the resupply mission, causing damage to Philippine assets and injuring a Filipino Navy sailor. The Commission on Elections is planning to hold a massive voters education campaign for Filipinos abroad to brief them on the online voting and counting system, or OVCS, in time for the May 2025 midterm elections. Comelec Chairperson George Erwin Garcia said the poll body hopes that internet voting would encourage more overseas Filipinos to sign up. Garcia lamented that only 200,000 Filipinos have so far signed up to vote since the start of the overseas voter registration last December. This as the 1.69 million overseas voters in May 2022 polls have decreased as many voters were deactivated due to various reasons. On Tuesday, the poll body signed a contract for the OVCS project with service provider, the joint venture of SMS Global Technologies and Cinquent Tech. SMS President Anthony Angeles vowed to help the Comelec in encouraging more overseas Filipinos to register. For his part, Cinquent Chief Technology Officer Eduardo Robles assured that votes will be secured as their system is fully protected against hacking. In other news, Malacanang is honoring Filipino healthcare workers in its fourth installment of the Konsyerto sa Palasyo set on Sunday, June 30. The Presidential Communications Office says the Konsyerto sa Palasyo para sa ating mga healthcare workers will be broadcast live on the Facebook pages of Radio Television Malacanang and Konsyerto sa Palasyo. The concert will feature the Aita brothers, consisting of the singing duo Arjan, Gilbert, and Jason Narciso. The PCO adds the Aita brothers used their voice to be an inspiration not only for their tribe, the Aita Magatsi tribe of Pampanga, but also for the other indigenous peoples in the Philippines. Also performing are Filipino music icon Martin Rivera, musician and content creator Justin Toller, theater artist Lara Maige, Leyden Normal University student Cristel Galacan, pole dancer Cristel de Catalina, and other up-and-coming local artists. The Konsyerto sa Palasyo aims to give the spotlight to new performing artists around the country. Malacanang held the Konsyerto sa Palasyo to honor soldiers in April 2023, athletes in August of the same year, and teachers in October. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph, under Pna News. I am Stephanie Civiliano, and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.